Hey guys, it's Carrie from Stamp with CT. With me in the craft room is Dale the crafty husband.
Howdy.
And we're ready for November 2025 stamp class. We are focusing on a sweet collection called Modern Christmas. It's my fave
Why is that?
because I love black and white with a pop of color or shiny like gold. Love it. This is really one of my favorite packs of designer series paper we've had in a while. We've had a really fun time designing projects for Finally Friday. What else did we do with this?
Uh,
We've used it a good bit. I've used it for Facebook Lives and now for this class for our stamp class this month. So we've
and-
got some fun ideas, don't we?
yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah, we
Okay.
do. Yeah, we do.
Well, I don't think I grabbed dimensionals, but we'll get some in just a minute. We're going to need them. So we'll show you the sweet collection. Now, we do not have one of the components, which is some gold rings that you can use to either make ornaments. What else could you do with those, Dee?
Um, I think they're
I
good
think
for.
ornaments is the main thing that you use them for, but those are part of the sweet collection as well. I just chose not to get those because I knew I probably would not use them, but those are an awesome option for you if you get the full sweet collection. This suite is located on the online exclusives on our Stampin' Up website, which is stampwithct.stampinup.net. So you're able to either shop by the suite collections or you can just type in Modern Christmas in the search bar and it will bring you to this collection. Of course, you have the easy button option, which is a single code, and you just get one of everything in the suite, which is the paper, those rings we told you about, the stamps, dies, and the twine. Or you can buy the individual components as well. So you definitely have options with this because you might want to add a couple extra packs of paper, right?
Or some extra twine.
Or some extra twine. That's a good point as well. Okay, let's take a look first. Let's look at the twine first, Dee, and then I'll
Okay.
set it aside. This is the black, white, and gold baker's twine,
That's black and gold.
black and gold, and white and
And white
gold.
and gold. I don't.
Super cute.
I hope they can see it pretty well.
And well, I think they can because that's what I was going to say. It's a nice size baker's twine. Sometimes they can be fairly thin, and this is a little chunkier, probably because the gold
Yes.
intermingled with it. It's very pretty, shiny. So I'll put this over here. And
Okay.
then we will take a look at our stamps,
Okay.
which this ornate Christmas stamp set is a red rubber set. How many are in that
It's
set?
got 8 pieces in it, 8 things.
And we're using most of them. As far as the sentiments, we're using all of them, and then also the tree image. I think other than that kind of squiggly stamp, I've used all of the stamps in this set. Lots of fun. Sentiments are super cute. And I do like red rubber. And as you may know, that's going to be going away soon. So maybe one of my last great stamp sets in red rubber.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll let you set that back down so they can see that along with the dies. Although I think that this is again one of those die sets that could really stand alone. If you have plenty of stamps, if you have cute Christmas greetings, cute little trees, you could definitely pick up just the die set. And you're going to see why you might want to do that as we go through the projects. But we'll walk through these dies right quick. That's something we haven't really done so far.
Start with the big star.
Big Star. It is amazing, and we will be using it in this class. You have two different ornaments in this die set. One is a giant circle, and the other is more of a vintagey, is that a
Bauble.
word?
Yeah, vintage bauble.
Vintage bauble. And so you do have that big circle, which is awesome. And then the ornament shape, which we will be using. We're not using the big circle this time, but those are really great. And I know at first we kind of looked at a couple of these dies and we're like, what are these for? And we quickly learned that they were to be the toppers of the ornament. So you've got a couple options there.
These little guys right here. They put on the top
You've
like
got
that.
one that has like the three dots.
Yes, I got it here in my hand.
So that's a really cute one to add just a little bit more. interest to your ornaments, right?
Right. I think you could cut that out
Mm-hmm.
with the die if you used a little mint tape like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then back this with a piece of color
Oh,
so that when you have these little circles cut out, the color would shine through with that
that'd
little,
be cool.
that would
Yeah,
be.
kind of that background.
Hmm.
And what else do we have? We've got a couple of trees that line up with the stamped images.
Yeah, right here. Oh, what? I'll put it underneath.
Couple
And
of trees
this
that
guy
line
goes with
up.
this one, and this one goes with this one.
But again, I've used it several times where I just cut the trees, the designer series paper trees. You could also use them on cardstock and decorate them up, so you don't necessarily have to have the stamps.
You have that cute little star,
Yes.
and then you have these vintage style um, cutout stars. I'm not sure exactly what you would call them, but
Mm-hmm.
they are really vintagey looking, and
They're cute
they're
too,
cute.
aren't they?
Yeah.
And little small stars, so those are nice to add as an accent.
Okay.
Now, something I did not pull out
What?
was some gold foil paper. And you may be aware of this, but it's only $5. You do get 2 sheets of gold foil paper in a package, and it's 12 by 12. And so that's a great addition. If you purchase this suite, you would definitely want to pick up a pack of gold foil paper, don't you think?
Ah, absolutely.
All right, let's take a look at this paper a little bit closer. You've got some really pretty, guess I better not turn that in case of the B side. Really pretty black and white patterns. Now, you can certainly bring your Stampin' Blends in and add some color if you want to. You could even use your brayer, couldn't you?
You could.
That would give it a kind of weathered effect, or what would you call that?
You could do a couple different things
Yeah,
with
with the
it.
brayer, it, wouldn't be perfect, and so it would look kind of distressed. That's the word I was looking
Ah,
for. So you've got your black and white. This fa la la. This is my favorite sheet on this side.
okay.
I know you wanted to know that, right?
I didn't want to know
You about to sneeze?
that. Yeah.
And then we get over to the
I like.
actual A side with the shiny gold embossed pieces in the designer series paper. I think all of these have some gold foiling on them. So pretty. I don't have a favorite of this because I love all of these.
But this sheet right here is pretty neat.
We've used it a good bit. So you're going to be seeing, I think, pretty much all of the, well, you're going to be seeing all of the designer series paper because we do have a card that we purposely designed to where you got a little sampling of each of the designer series papers, and you're going to get to decide how you want to do it. Now, we do this class, we're pre-recording this video, and we do this class in person. So I may have some packets left. So if you're watching this video and you think, man, I wish I could have made those projects, then all you have to do is let me know that you would like a packet. And if we have one left, I'll set it aside for you. So stamp class works this way. You can either make a purchase, minimum purchase, $25 or more, or it's just a flat $20 fee. So whichever way you prefer to do it, if you make a purchase in our online store, to me, that's the best deal, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Then you get those supplies, and it doesn't have to do anything with this class. You can purchase whatever you want, but then we would send you the packet, and you'll see the pieces that are cut and prepped and ready to go for you. So this is what our packet looks like. We always include a little, not really a label, but a little slip that tells you what class it is, when the video even posts, right?
Correct.
So that you're able to do this at your leisure. But these are Christmas projects, so you might want to go ahead and do them right away. Okay, you want to show some other samples right quick before we get started, Nick? We have our Finally Friday projects. So that's our free online class that we do the first Friday of each month. Gift card holder.
Where our gift card go?
Our gift card, Cheryl and I had it out yesterday, and I don't know that we put it back, so I don't know where it is. That would work.
Okay.
That's a gift card. But I don't know where our Sonic gift card is.
Okay. Boom. Okay.
Gift card holder number 1. Gift card holder number 2 is really fun. This one is a pop-up.
Ah,
So you actually put the gift card down in there, and it does take a little bit,
coaxing.
it does. But once
Okay.
you get it in there, you're golden.
All right.
Okay. But you got it? Just about.
There we go.
Okay, close it up and then open it back for us. Ta-da! I love how that one works. That one's so fun.
Okay.
And then this one is the third gift card holder that we did for Finally Friday. And it is a gift card holder. You could put more than one gift card in there if you wanted to.
Okay.
And it does fit in a regular sized envelope. We did add a couple of tags. There's a tree, and then there's that bauble we were talking
Bobble.
about.
Well, and then that's tag. Doesn't have any
Mhm.
writing on the back of it.
Doesn't, but the other one we stamped on. So you can either put some more gift cards in there if you wanted to. In Finally Friday class, we talked about how fun it would be to give, what did we call that? Like an experience. So
Yeah.
let's say you were sending someone to the museum or something, but you wanted them to have a chance to stop at Starbucks on the way and then maybe something after the museum. You could put all of those gift cards in that one holder. That would be fun. So that's a mega gift card holder.
Yes, it is. Okay.
All right.
I'm picking these up.
Okay, we'll move on. I think a couple of these other cards I did make on Facebook Live. So that's one I'm pretty sure I made on Facebook Live.
Okay.
And I think same thing with this next one.
Merry Christmas. That is cute.
I think this one is very similar, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
It's
just
got-
different patterns make it look a little different.
And yeah,
Mhm,
that's got that cute little bobble guy in there.
mhm. And then this is one that we actually made in Launch Party way back in September. That feels like so long ago,
What?
doesn't it? And that's called a Polaroid card. And this has been very popular. So you've got your little 3x3 piece of designer series paper, and the way that you mat it on the white, then that makes it look like a Polaroid.
Very cute.
It is, and it's perfect, I think, with the black and white.
Yes.
Here's another one that's very much like that first one, I believe.
Okay. I like the way you put the cinnamon up here with the
Mm-hmm.
and backed it really well. And it's got another one of those 3x3 pieces on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, nothing on the inside.
Nothing on the inside. Thanks for pointing that out. This is a swap card, and we really like the design of this. And so in the class today, you're going to get our version of a card similar to this. When we got all done, it doesn't really look much like this one, but we went ahead with the 6. Not
Okay.
squares, they're rectangles, aren't they?
The rectangles.
But that was fun.
And it's got a little cute little tree on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody did some fussy cutting.
You know, when you looked earlier in that stack, there is a card in that stack there that I made on Facebook Live just this past Wednesday.
Mm.
And it's a Z Fold card, and it's also using the Modern Christmas. Yep.
All
Isn't that
right.
fun?
That is fun. I like that. That is cute.
And in one of the cards we're making today, we're also going to do that same little tree, something similar,
Okay.
as I really love that tree. And then the last card that I have for you, again, I think this may have been a Facebook Live that we made this card, and it shows off that beautiful star. It is just so lovely.
Did you see this paper?
I love that paper. It's my fave of that side.
Oh, that's
Not to be confused with my fave of the shiny side.
okay.
Do you have a favorite?
On the
Or you just love all of it?
no, I really like this paper right here where you got the little trees,
Oh, yeah.
and then on the other side, I like the trees as well.
Okay.
I'm a tree for both sides.
Okay. Well, give us just a second. I'll pause for just a moment and we'll get our first project ready. Or do we have it already? Okay. We have card number 1 for you. And this one is just a little bit different because we tore the card base, Dale.
What?
I know.
We just
What do you think?
we tore it?
We tore the card base. That is optional. You could come in and cut maybe 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch off the bottom of your card base if you want to. But I tore it. So I'll show you how we did that. Then we've got a pretty good size strip. I think that's about 2¼ inches of designer series paper by 5½. And then the black piece is 2¾ inches by 5½. And then we just cut a circle from the designer series paper. Let that be the focal image, but stamped our Merry Christmas on the inside. Ready to learn how to make this one?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so we've got a piece of thick basic white cardstock, 8½ by 5½, and I've scored it at 4¼ and we'll go ahead and varnish it on the score line.
All right.
And then we're going to just take the front of the card and I'm going to tear it. And I like to just get it started. I want to do about 1/2 inch. And before I even start, let me show you, this is not straight. And that's okay. We're not going for perfection. We're going for interest, aren't we?
Yes.
So I just kind of use my other thumb as a guide. And when you tear towards you like this, that's how you get that beautiful torn edge where you can see the fibers of the paper. I did pretty good, didn't I?
Yeah.
Is it a little bit wonky?
It's a little bit wonky, but it's
wonky.
But it's and it's not as much open area.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look. I may want to take some more off then. What do you think? That'll go all the way to the bottom. Think that's okay, or tear some more?
Tear some more.
Tear a little more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tear it up.
So that's a good point that you can come back in. It's a little easier if you do it the first time, but you can come back in and take a little bit more off if you want. So if you're kind of scared to do this, then do it this way and just tear a little bit at a time. Do a couple of versions of it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Get that evened up better.
Yeah.
Probably needs to be torn at this end a little bit more too, doesn't it?
Yep.
We'll just take our time.
They're not cracking along with us.
If they are, then they probably did it right the first time, right?
Yeah.
I think it's important that it's not super even. I like it better when it's not. Let me try to coax this a little bit more
Okay.
to lay down. So that's the first step, is we're going to put a little bead of glue across here.
Okay.
And then we're going to bring that piece of designer series paper. And you may notice it may be a little bit too long. And that was done intentionally. So
Get some glue on it. No.
is it going?
Okay, now I got too much.
That's okay.
Okay.
If it's too long, then you'll just trim it off. You're coming all the way to the bottom, yeah.
Wait, do your trick where you smash it down to the table?
You don't smash it to the table.
Well, then what do you call it?
Just can tap it or line it up by putting it on edge like that. You're bringing it all the way down to the edge of the cardstock.
So you only have to cut one
Or
side.
smash it on the table, whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
And trim off any excess that you may have. I always like to make sure you have plenty. I'd rather you need to trim it than it be too short.
Okay. That's wanting to pop back up
I
again.
don't know why that guy is just not wanting to lay down, but it's going to. We're going to make it.
We're gonna make it.
All right, you got some other pieces for us?
I do. Let's
We could have done our stamping, I guess, but that's okay.
It's not on the inside?
Mhm.
Oh, I missed that, didn't I?
Okay. And I like the larger border that we have top and bottom on this. If that's not for you, you could certainly trim it down some. But I just thought that really made that designer series paper pop. I love this piece of paper too.
This paper gives you some wow right here.
And I save even the tiniest, skinniest little scraps. I save them because it's fun to put them on the inside. If you're making a tag, this time of year we make a lot of tags, and so that gives you just little bits and pieces that you can add. And this paper, I'll tell you, if you took a card front, like a 5¼ by 4" card front, and you glued the strips of paper on, either at an angle or straight across it, let it dry, and then either use that or die cut from it. It would be phenomenal. All the gold.
You wanted that right up close to the
I
edge, don't
put
you?
it right up close to the edge. I didn't want a big border at the top. I wanted a very small border. Again, you could move these components around a bit, give it a little bit different look, whatever is pleasing to your eye.
Okay.
So while we let that dry, Dale, do you want to go ahead and stamp and
I can.
I'll work on the circle and put that together?
Fine. There's your circle.
So this is just a piece of the Designer Series paper that was cut with a Stylish Shapes die, of course. We love those dies. I don't know that I could do a class or a Facebook Live or something without using my Stylish Shapes. Is that even coming out? There it goes.
Oh, yeah, you got
It's
plenty of
coming
it.
out now.
Yeah, you got lots of it.
And then this black circle, I actually punched with a 2 3/4 inch circle punch. It was perfect to
You want this Merry
center
Christmas?
this up. Let's look at the outside really quick. Now that I said, would you stamp that? The reason that I put this where I did was the way that I tore this one. So what do you think as far as the placement
What if I
of
put it
this
right
one?
over
Put it
here?
on the other side, then I would stamp on the side closest to me.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Ready? There we go.
Go ahead and clean that stamp off.
We need those dimensionals.
Oh, yeah, let me see if I can reach some. Because I didn't grab any. Or either of
Oh,
those
that's
regular
good. Yeah,
size.
yeah, those are good.
And do I have a take your pick tool over there for you?
No.
Here's one.
Okay.
And if you'll grab me, oh, you've got dimensionals I need. Is that what you're putting them on? Oh, I'm trying to help you.
Well, I stuck them to all my fingers, you know.
Did you? That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Matter.
A little smudge of glue on the.
Uh-oh. We'll clean it up later. I got too much glue, didn't I?
It's all right.
A little bit too much.
How about right there?
I think it just kind of depends on how you tear it, and that one's down a little bit lower, but I think it's fine, don't you?
I think it's cute.
We're done with card number 1.
Yay.
And as far as embellishments, we chose not to use embellishments for this class just because you do have the gold foiling in the paper. I think that that already just really brings it up a notch. But, if you wanted to use some rhinestones, if you had some faceted gems, gold gems, I don't think you could really go wrong. Black, you
No.
couldn't go wrong if you wanted to bling it up a little bit more, but this is just what we chose to do. So, all right, let me move these out of the way and we'll move on to card number 2.
All
Okay.
right.
Card number 2.
Card number 2.
What is it?
It is a little gift card holder,
I love gift card holders.
and it's got that stamped tree image.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some tossling on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's got this really neat piece of DSP.
Yes, we'll tell you our little secret about the DSP. So, do you like to do math?
I love math.
I don't love math. So, when I was trying to figure out how I would do the designer series paper for this card, I really wanted a mixture of the papers. And I really thought that I wanted a border in between the papers. And then I just decided, no, I don't, because what I needed was a 4 1/4 by 4 inch piece of designer series paper. So that's what I cut. Then I came back in and I cut it at 1 1/4 inches and 2 1/4 inches. and that gave me 3 pieces. So I did that with all of the patterns of the paper, and then I mixed them all up. So your paper may not be the same as ours.
It's
It's
almost,
not, it's
it's
more
almost,
than likely your paper is not the same as ours.
it's almost positively not going to be the same.
Because
as
there's
ours.
so many different combinations that you can do since each of the patterns are double-sided. So it's a really fun way to decorate the front of the card, I think. And then we did do a little tasseling with our
Twine,
twine.
baker's twine.
Yeah, so it is a gift card holder. And this is just a very easy, straightforward gift card holder we've made with you before, but it's a fun way to decorate up the front. So the first thing we're going to do, Dale, is we're going to stamp our
Okay.
sentiment and our tree image. You want to stamp?
Yeah, I'm gonna stamp.
Okay. And now I turned your paper sideways. I know your tree is not going to be sideways. It's going to be this way.
Okay.
But that's a really long stamp, or a pretty good sized long stamp. So what I like to do with a longer stamp like that is I like to turn it sideways when I'm stamping, because it gives me more control. I can see better what's going on. You ever do that?
I have done it now that
Okay.
you've mentioned it to me in the past.
Excuse me.
I tend to just kind of take things as they are and go with what I get.
Well, I kind of can see that better when I turn it, so
And I can see how that works out.
that's what I like to do.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Stamp it down.
see if I can get this all in place. Off kind of close to the edge here.
And you want it down fairly low. You don't want it floating, but
There we go.
okay.
There you go.
All righty.
And then now we have another sentiment piece, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I'm gonna take the, is it 'Tis the Season?
I like that little "'Tis the Season." You clean the stamp off a bit with the
Chamois. That one had a little something on it, little paper shreds or something.
Oh, do I need to clean it?
No, I think we got it. I use my finger to wipe it off. And we'll put this in here.
And that sentiment piece comes from Nested Essentials.
Okay.
Another very, very useful set of dies.
How about
We use
that?
it a lot, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
And it has these rounded rectangles. This funny looking piece that we use a good bit. I don't know how to describe them. Do you?
No, it's a
And then-
stick-sided piece, but
Uh-huh.
it's just about as far as I can
And
go.
then also some banners. So we use those a good bit as well. Okay, let's bring our card base in.
Okay.
And so this one, Dale, is 11 by 4 1/4. It is scored at 5 1/2, like you normally would, scored in half. And then this part is scored. Let me stop and think. I think I just scored it at 2 inches. Maybe not. You mind measuring it for me?
Yeah, let me have a ruler.
I can't remember what I scored it at. Does that math come out right?
About 1.5.
1 1/2? Okay.
Yeah, because 1.5 to make the 4,
Mm-hmm.
because it's 5.5.
Yes, that's why it's, nah. Is it 1 1/2?
I believe so.
You're right. So this part is going to fold back. It's going to fold into the card. So let's go ahead and, what did I do with the bone folder?
Right here.
Let's go ahead and burnish that good. And again, with it being a gift card holder, you want to make sure it's laying down really good. Open that back up while I burnish this part.
Okay.
And then we'll go ahead and make the gift card holder portion and do the inside panel.
Okay.
I have a circle punch. Now, this one has been retired.
1 3/8, yes.
Yes. And so any circle punch is going to work because you're not really using the circle punch. You're just using a very small portion of it. And what that does, as you center it up on the cardstock, let Dale do that. As you center it up and you just take just a little snip out of that center of the cardstock, it makes it easier to get the gift card out. You don't have to do this part, but it does help make it easier to get your gift card out.
Okay.
So that's why we're using that punch. So really, You could even use a circle die. You could use the end of a little banner. It doesn't really matter. It's just more about getting that notch.
Okay. Then I'm gonna put these out toward the edge,
What's that?
a little bit of piece of tan tape.
Okay, we got some double-sided tape. Because we want a nice strong adhesive to fold up that gift card holder.
Okay. Burnish that down.
I love that you have learned that. That really works, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you burnish that, if you take the couple seconds to burnish that down, then when you go to take the paper off, it releases so much easier, doesn't it?
And then I'm gonna use my artificial nails to
Also known as a take your pick tool. Dale's artificial nails.
mhm. Okay, close that up.
Awesome. So we've got our gift card holder. We could go ahead and put our inside panel, couldn't we?
Sure. Well, I was having trouble getting some glue out of it, and then all of a sudden I got too
You
much
got too
glue.
much?
It worked. It worked.
That's what I'm gonna say happened with me too.
I would believe that. I'll buy that.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Now, here we go.
Okay, this is the fun part. So now we're gonna have some decisions to make. And
Well,
when you're putting this together, you just want to follow your borders all the way around, equal borders. So you're really just working on this portion as your palette. And so you have to decide which side. I would have to see all of my pieces though, before we glue anything down.
well,
You kind of have to
I
decide.
like the trees, so I'm
Okay.
going with the trees.
Okay.
But the question is, do you have double trees?
Oh, what's on the other side?
Some polka dots.
Hmm. What's on the other side of our other trees? Man, I love those trees.
Some starry sky.
Hmm. Definitely a completely different look than what we have already, isn't it?
Mm. The other thing you could do is you could swap these guys.
I think that's a good idea. I think that is a good idea. I don't like I don't like it like that. What do you think?
Yeah,
Totally up to you. What's on the other side of the stripes? Not that I want you to get rid of the stripes because I really do like them, but
those little polka dots.
yeah, let's stay with the stripes, huh?
Okay. All gold on this one.
Sure. I'll go.
Okay. All right.
That's cute.
And then the cinnamon's going to go in here like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's gonna kind of camouflage where all those pieces come together in the center.
All right. I'm going to pull that down a little bit. Get this going.
The silence is important when you're when you're adhering,
Well, like that
making
right there,
decisions. And
I got a big bubble of glue back there.
do you?
I
You
do.
get it out or no?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better just to let it dry.
Yeah, we'll have to let it dry. I'm sorry.
It happens.
All right. And we said that we were going to put this side with trees down. I mean, I love those trees.
I do too.
See if we can keep from getting a big bubble of glue on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I do kind of get silent when I'm gluing things down, don't
Well, you have to focus, don't you?
I? You said I was pretty deliberate at doing
Yes, you are
stuff.
deliberate.
Deliberate at stamping, deliberate at
Mm-hmm. But that's just how your brain works, isn't it?
yeah. in a little bit. If I can get that to sit in there and even that border up just a little bit. There we go. Come on, lay down there. There we go.
It's also apparently important to talk to it.
Well, I can feel the edge pop up a little bit
Oh,
right
okay,
here, so
good.
it means I got them overlapped just by a tiny bit,
Okay.
and they can't see that or feel that on the
But you
video,
can.
but I can. So, and
What do
then
you, we haven't stamped, have we?
yeah,
Yes, we have.
we
Yes, we
stand.
have. Goodness.
Yeah.
But we do need to do a little tossling.
Ah,
Do you
okay.
remember how to do that?
Uh,
And because we're tossling, Dale's putting plenty of dimensionals on the back of our sentiment, because not only will it be holding that sentiment on, it'll be holding that that
also,
baker's twine down too. So
okay. So I want a spot right in here.
mhm.
You got some,
Use a little bit of tear and tape
okay.
or a couple of glue dots. A lot of times what I'll use is my Stampin' Seal Plus, but all I need is a little bit of adhesive in the center where that sentiment is going to cover it up. And this is to help hold down the twine.
Okay.
This is just a little trick that I like to use.
Okay.
And that's going to be covered up, so it doesn't matter. And it helps hold everything in place too. You want me to do it? You want to
Sure.
do it?
Go for it.
Okay, so I like to take maybe a couple of wind arounds. That's a pretty good size sentiment though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty good size.
Is that about, is that going to be about right?
It needs to be a little bigger than it.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Okay. And instead we'll go around all of my fingers.
Okay.
And you can just snip that off. And then because we have that adhesive on there, I've still got the ends held together. And what I find is when you kind of push it together, it makes a little figure 8. We want more of a messy look, but I can go ahead and come in where the adhesive is and just press that into the adhesive and hold those ends down. Now, if they come out, you can always go in and cut them.
Okay.
And that way you've got something to anchor that thread to. And you have a chance to move it around, get it kind of how you want it.
Well,
Is it too tight or
it's pretty loose on the top up here.
okay? I mean, is it too centered in the thread? Does it need to be out more?
Uh,
So what's nice is you can kind of pluck at it, you can get it situated where you want it before you put your sentiment piece down. Is that
yeah,
gonna,
that almost completely hides it.
yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Okay, let's stretch it out a little bit.
I intended to use the white thread on this one, and I sure didn't do that, but that's okay.
You want me to take that off?
Nah, it's okay. Now, what I'll see other people do too, and this would work, is you could actually make your loops and add it to the back of the sentiment
Okay.
and then pop that up. Gives it a little bit different look because your thread is elevated off of your card, but that works too. I know probably a lot of people have different ways that they do that tossling, but to me, this gives you a lot of control. You can see that Dale was able to reposition it a couple of times, get it exactly where he wanted it. Happy with that?
I'm pretty happy with that.
Me too.
How about that?
That's a pretty fun little gift card holder, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, we did get some glue on this mat, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right, there's our gift card holder, card number 2, and we will move on to card number 3. Okay, Dale, this next one shows that beautiful star,
Yes, it does.
and it is cut from the gold foil sheets. See why I told you to add a package of that to your cart?
I'll, and the gold backing of this right here, yes.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And really, that is using the gold as the backing, but that's only a 4x3 piece of gold foil sheet. And what I do see some people do is where the designer series paper is glued on. Sometimes people will cut like a label or something, a little frame out from the center and even extend the use of that foil sheet a little bit more. So that's totally up to you. But in your packet, you're going to find that you have a 4x3 piece. This one's not scored properly. We've got a basic black card base, and it is 8.5 by 5.5. Should be scored at 4.25, but it looks like I scored it at what, 4?
Right.
4.5. So we're just going to make it work. And if by chance yours in your packet is like that, I apologize. I just scored it at the wrong spot. By using the bone folder, you can really get a lot of that score line out of it. And what I do when I make this mistake, and from time to time I do, I think we all do, I just put the inside layer there because it's going to meet up where that boo-boo is,
Okay.
and it's going to kind of camouflage it for me. So really the only place that you see it at this point is from the back. So I don't really worry about that. You could also grab another piece and start over, huh?
Do our friends look at the backs of our cards?
I don't know.
Because it's like we only dust our house as high as our tallest friend can see.
You're not supposed to tell all of our secrets.
So
Okay, let's make our card.
now we got that folded.
Yes, and it's turned the wrong way, but that's okay. We'll turn it back this way.
Okay. Well, I was gonna do a quick stamping right quick.
Okay. Yeah, there's just a little bit. It says "Be Jolly." Such a cute little stamp, isn't it?
Yes, it is. See if we can get this on the.
I noticed that you've been bringing the ink to the stamp on all these. Is that just what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, that's with this uh these red rubber stamps like this.
Is that what you like to do?
I just want to make sure that I see the shininess of the ink on the stamp.
Okay.
And so because on the photopolymers I can see through them.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to make sure it's got plenty of ink and it doesn't have any bare spots in it.
I'll see. Well, it's doing a great job, so it's working.
And so now let's do an inside panel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And of course, you could stamp on the inside. You have a little scrap of designer series paper. You could add that as well. Like I said, we're gonna hide my little sin,
Okay.
my little boo boo. Unfortunately, though, when you cut two card bases out of one piece of cardstock, that means someone else is going to end up with a card base like that. Hopefully, they'll be at the in-person class and I can fix it for them.
Okay. There we go.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
And then we've got a piece, and I probably should have grabbed that embossing folder, but it is called Traditional Wreath Embossing Folder. Because it's on the white cardstock, it doesn't show up a lot, but it definitely gives this card some more texture interest, so I like it. I couldn't decide what embossing folder to use, and Dale suggested this one. It does, when you emboss with it, it does leave the center that is not embossed, but because of the way we design this card, you've got your gold and your focal image that will cover all that up. So you just get the beauty all around the edges. Really steps it up, doesn't it?
It does
From
indeed.
just putting it on a piece of white. So don't forget to use your embossing folders. We've been really good about that lately.
We've been working on it.
They just add so much. Get it?
I'm just trying to get that evened up a little bit. Okay. Let's set that aside for a second.
Okay.
Now let's go with
your gold piece.
With our gold piece. Now they get to see some shiny. And even shiny on the back of these, right?
And again, they do have the option of turning that designer series paper over if they wanted to.
It'll be awfully cute turned over.
You're gonna want to check your margins so that you get even spacing all the way around, get that little bit of gold showing. Put your 2 pieces of designer series paper on.
Okay.
And then we should have a little piece of basic black cardstock that's going to go right across.
The center line.
Yes, the seam there.
Since I put that one up a little bit, I'm going to bring this one down just a little bit. That's going to leave the gap in the middle just a little bit big.
And that's okay, because that's gonna cover it. You mainly want to work on your margins
Okay.
because we are going to cover that center part.
Okay, and I'll glue him down. Come on now. A little bit or a lot of it. How much glue do you want?
I tend to use a lot of it sometimes,
Okay.
even when I'm trying not to.
Okay.
You probably want to let that rest for just a minute because you are gluing onto gold foil sheets. And so that does take a little bit longer for that to adhere.
Okay.
Okay. There's really not anything we can do while we wait, is there?
Not really.
Okay. But I do think it needs just a minute to dry, okay?
Okay.
And then what is our next step?
Well, it's gonna put some baker's twine on,
Oh,
and we'll use my cheater method.
okay. Using a little tape on the back to hold that twine down.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good trick, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Let's see if we can get
Go
this
for
started.
it.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Okay, put a little bit of glue back there.
A little bit of glue.
No, how about tape?
Tape. Okay. Like, wait a minute.
All right. And then I try to space them out some.
You going around a couple of times,
Yeah,
2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times. Then come back and end on the back. Got my little piece of tape. Snip it off. Get plenty of glue in the corners because I'm gluing to that
Emboss.
embossed paper.
Yes, that's a good point. Make sure it all sticks down.
Make sure I got my finger hold area clear of glue so I don't get glue all over my fingers.
You definitely don't want glue on your fingers when you're working with the gold foil sheets,
Hmm.
because that will make it unshiny.
That's not good.
No. You have to be careful. Take your time.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take my star and put a dimensional right in the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then pluck that off. Where you want him at?
I don't know. Do we want to put it at on the same side, or do we want to move it to the other side this time? I like it up close to the twine.
How about that?
That's
Okay.
fine. Mm-hmm.
And
And
then
that way you can just add your sentiment with a little drop of glue. So that's going to help hide that dimensional. But the dimensional is so fun because it gives that star a little bit of lift. And I like that look.
I do too. That looks good. Now it's gonna both in the picture.
Okay. You can put it on either side. I really do like when the star comes off onto the white just a little bit. I think that's pretty. All right. You happy with that?
I'm pretty happy with that.
That's card number 3 already. We just have one more.
Oh no, we're running out of time.
Is card number 4 your favorite?
Yes, card number 4 is my
I
favorite.
thought it was. Oh, you guys, this one is so much fun. So this is the one where we told you that you're going to get a little sampling of all of the designer series paper. So you've got 6 rectangles and they are 1 5/8 by 1 11/16.
Yes.
Mr. Math over here, right? Because I wanted this black layer to be 5 by 3 3/4 because I wanted a white border. I think that really makes that pop. And then I needed to know how to have a little bit of a border in between. And believe it or not, there's a little bit of a border underneath here too that I then turned around and covered up
You can see it where it pops
over
up.
there.
Yeah.
So I did want that border. You could put your greeting down lower, up higher. You'll see as we make this card, but I just think this one turned out so cute. And it's so much fun because you get to decide how you want yours to look. So we're starting with our card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And this is the thick basic white once again. Black and white. 2 black, 2 white card bases this time, B.
All right.
Okay, so we've got our card base. Could probably put him aside. We're
Mhm.
going to bring in our 5 by 3 3/4 inch piece of basic black. Did I knock one off?
Yeah, I think we got them.
Okay, you got them?
Yeah.
So this is the fun part. I started to say the hard part, but it's not. It's the fun part. You need to lay your pieces out, and you're going to have just a very small border all the way around, right?
All right. This is the tree piece, and it didn't get very much of the trees in it. This is your follow law that you have
You don't
there.
have to put it, we don't have to put it together exactly like did the first one. You know that?
The back side of it.
It's
You like
not.
polka dots?
Well, let's talk a little bit about this because, like Dale said, on this piece, it really did not get the trees. It got some little gold stars, which are cute. They are cute. So if I were going to use this side, I would probably put it down in that corner just because of the way that the ornament is, that little bauble is on the card.
Okay.
That's what I would do. We have the option of turning it over though.
Okay.
All right, so what else you got?
All right. So let's put him in the corner.
You want to put him in the corner?
Yeah, we'll put him down. We'll put him in the corner like he's not being good. And then we have I really like this piece right here.
Okay, well, let's use it.
Yeah.
The problem is though, the ornament is cut from that. So that's why I put it up in that corner. I think
Okay.
it needs to be in one of these 2 places.
Okay. And then on that one
The problem slash not problem.
is the
Mm-hmm. The
these little ornament
ornaments.
baubles.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we put him down in the corner?
Okay.
Get a look at
So
that.
you want to go with all shiny at this point?
Right now, I'm doing, yeah, plenty of shine,
All
right?
shiny. Shiny all the time?
And then,
Kind of like a puzzle.
uh-huh.
You just have to kind of decide how you want it to be.
What do you think?
Where's your ornament?
Oh, it's right here.
I'm gonna lay that across there and see what you think. I think it looks good. I think that makes that stand out more even than this one.
You
The
like
way it's
that?
lined out. I do like that.
Okay. All right.
Let's go for it.
Going for it?
Yep.
Let me see if I can get that guy picked up.
So I think before you start gluing, lay it all out. It's almost like making a little quilt, isn't it?
Yep.
Figure out where you want your pieces to be and then
We'll start gluing them
glue it
down, huh?
on.
All right. Let me grab some glue. Grab this first guy in this top corner up here. Try not to get too much glue on him.
And by laying it out too, you kind of get your spacing, top and bottom and sides.
Yeah,
Gives you a little better visual of that. And this paper just so pretty.
it's very pretty.
I really don't think you could do this wrong. It's really what you like. Be very pretty with the B side of everything too.
Yes, it would.
And that actually might make the ornament stand out more.
Even
Didn't even
more.
think about that.
Well, you let me, gave me too much control on this one. Probably should have put this other one in the corner first.
Um,
Let's do that right quick.
I can still judge it.
Use it a little bit. We'll turn him to me just a little bit so I can kind of get a line on it.
There you go.
Get this guy down in the corner a little bit. Last guy. The math was fun for this, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. I loved every minute of that. When he said 11/16, I said, you're going to need to cut those. Cheryl and I spoke for Cheryl too. I was like, we're opting out. We would like for you to cut those, please. Now you can see that line there in the center that I wanted so badly and then covered with the sentiment, but we'll show you once we get to that section. What you got next, Dee?
I'm gonna glue the top on this little bobble guy.
Okay. I used a glue dot when I put
Okay.
mine together.
Well, then we can use a glue dot.
Just because it's small and trying to keep fingers clean and gold foiling,
Keep it nice and shiny.
not spoiled, but foiled. You get it?
Wrinkled it a little bit, but it'll be okay. We're getting there. What he needs?
What? A bow?
Oh,
Okay, I'll work on that. We put quite a few dimensionals on
the back of this.
the back of that ornament, yes.
So use the Terra philosophy.
Yes. Tara is our daughter and she loves dimensionals.
And she said she could use lots of them because her mom was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator.
We'll always order more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dad would never say no, not to Tara. They get that girl more dimensionals.
Mm-hmm.
Using my little baby bow. It may be too big. I'll have to see what you think.
No, that's gonna
be good.
It's gonna be good.
Okie dokie.
Let me see if I can. It's trying to run off on me.
Oh. Undo?
Yeah, it's trying to
Uh-oh.
undo. Don't know what's going on.
May not have gotten it pulled tight.
It's hard to get it to pull tight.
Is it?
Yeah. Don't know what's going on.
And I just added that below the ornament topper. I don't want to completely cover the ornament topper because it's so pretty. But, you know, a little bow, that's never going to hurt anything, right?
Right. Good. Let's get a blue dot to go behind that.
Okay. Get it?
Yep.
I always like to scrunch them up with my fingernail.
Okay, and we said about right in here.
Mm-hmm.
Does that look good to you?
Yeah, just that little bit of tilt to it, and
Okay. All right. Now we gotta put it on the card base.
we've got to do our sentiment yet.
Oh,
Do you have the stamp?
I do have a stamp,
Okay.
and I got a strip. Let me go ahead and glue that on the card base right quick.
I love it when you use a 5 by 3 3/4 panel.
Yeah.
Just really like that larger border all the way around.
Well, and like this paper has a lot going on, or
Mm-hmm.
a lot of shine to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's gonna give you some,
Your eye a little break.
yeah. Needs a little negative space every once in a while, right?
Mhm.
All right. So it's wishing you peace and joy.
Yeah. And on this, we can even show the sentiment down lower or up higher. Totally up to them where they want to put it. Do you like how I just pulled out one
I do. I like it a
one
lot.
little strip? So, of
Yeah,
course, I
yeah.
guess you could flip it over if it's not perfect. It's perfect though, isn't it?
Pretty
Pretty
good.
close. Pretty close. You're a professional.
Not hardly.
Yes, you are.
Not hardly. Let's get this
It's going to snip it off.
yeah. Okay.
So you stamped towards one end, so
Yes.
you only had to trim one side. That was
That's
smart.
that was my intention.
Okay.
You think that down here low like that will be okay?
I don't know. Do you like it like that or do you like it in the middle?
I like it like that.
Do you?
I do.
Still gonna bring it all the way to the side or no?
Or we could do it to so that it comes off of both sides.
No, that'd be good.
How about that?
I kind of like that. Kind of like that.
So then I only got to glue it in the middle right there.
Okay. Don't really need dimensionals on the ends,
So
just
I
a
have to,
little in the middle.
yeah.
A little in the middle.
I don't get too much glue on it. And then find us a place right here
Or what?
where it just kind of sits. Why is that not? So it comes down over to the white edge over here, not all the way out to the edge.
Okay.
And then it just kind of,
I know that may seem silly, but all those little things like that, I think are important.
well,
Where you position that and
I think it adds a little bit of texture
visual
or,
interest you.
yeah,
I love it. You love it?
I do love it.
What's the matter?
It was running downhill.
Okay, you fixed it.
I think I fixed it.
I'm gonna pull this one out of the way so
Okay.
we can go ahead and bring all the projects back in,
Okay.
one of each that we've created today.
Okay.
Gift card holder. And one where we tore the card base.
How about that?
I love it. Now you see why this has really been one of my favorite sweets, don't you?
It's been good.
It's been fun,
been a lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we hope that you have enjoyed stamp class. And like I said, you can reach out to me if you need a kit. I should have at least one or two left after stamp class. If not, you can just pick up this suite in our online store, stampwithct.stampinup.net, or any other stamping supplies that you need. So we will see you again soon, and we appreciate you being with us.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye, guys.